Hello, and welcome to the first of hopefully many Brooks Code videos. This one is about the border radius property and how creative and experimental you can get with it. Now, if you stay till the very end, I'm going to show you a nice little tool that will make life a lot easier. But for now, I'm going to introduce everything I know about the border radius property and how much you can manipulate it. Okay, so border radius. Firstly, I'm going to mention the values that you can use, which is pretty much all of them. Rem, for example, you can use pixels, you can use a percentage value, and you can even use view width and view height. That's not made any difference, but if we change it to 5, there you go. You can also combine different values. So, for example, view width and rem, and this is what you'll get. So let's go back. Let's go back to rems, and if we combine two values, you'll see this happens. So the first value, 5 rem, affects the top left and bottom right corners, and the second value, 1 rem, affects the top right and bottom left corners. You can also add in a third value. Now this third value will affect the bottom right corner, and then if we add in a fourth value, this basically works around the clock, starting with 5 rem in the top left and going in a clockwise direction. Again, you can get even more creative by adding the hover pseudo property. So if we cursor, and again another border radius, and if we just make this an even 2 rem all over, hover, and there you go. And by adding a slash, you can get even more creative with this. So let's just do rem, rem. Now it does give you a fairly obscure, ugly looking shape, and this is where I want to mention the tool that you can use to get really, really creative with this. And it's this, the fancy border radius. Now, by adjusting these blocks accordingly, you'll see the numbers change down here. And when you're happy with your shape, you just copy it and stick it in here. And then you get this nice little shape instead. Now I would try and explain which aspects each of these values represent, but I think it's probably easier just to use this tool and see for yourself. So moving this one, you'll see the first two numbers adjust, etc. So if this video were useful, please consider subscribing. I know it's only my first video, but I do hope to create more in the future. Cheers.